What's up? Get ready, because some of the most legendary and hard-to-find machines are firing up again. The roar you're about to hear will send chills down your spine. Let's dive in. Wild Thing isn't just a vehicle, it's a statement of raw power. Its V8 demands attention, and the custom fuel injection and exhaust spit flames with every surge. That thunderous growl turns heads and leaves a trail of awe wherever it roars. The 1926 Roomley Oil Pull Model S featured a two-cylinder horizontally opposed crude oil engine, generating 15 to 30 horsepower. With its steam-based cooling system and hand crank start, it ran with a slow, steady rhythm, a signature of early 20th century agricultural engineering.
Gentlemen, in a few minutes we're so many people, so thanks again.
Brian.
A rare treasure in the world of radial engines, the H57RC Hercules shines with its circular multi-cylinder layout. Smooth ignition and crisp compression showcase its mechanical precision, making it ideal for mid-tier vintage aircraft. The 1941 Guiberson T1020 wasn't just an engine. It was the beating heart of the M3 Stuart on the battlefield. Rare, rugged, and unforgettable, this air-cooled diesel radial carried a voice all its own. That deep, thunderous rumble, that signature plume of smoke. It was the kind of sound that turned heads and raised pulses in the middle of chaos.
Here she goes.
Oh, what?
Forget the familiar roar of pistons. This is the piercing scream of turbine power. The Deutz T216 is pure, uncompromising post-war muscle. A rugged diesel engine feeding a brutal water jet propulsion system, blasting water out with raw, unfiltered force.
Pretty cool, Ted. I gotta say that.
Born in the late 1920s by Wright Aeronautical, the R-1820 Cyclone became a true wartime legend. Mounted on B-17s, it pushed through flak, ice, and enemy fire. Its heavy, hammer-like rumble became the sound of victory, survival, and an unbreakable spirit. Slow and steady, yet built to endure. The Fairbanks Morse two-cylinder, two-stroke engine stands as a true icon of early 20th century farming and industry. It might put up a fight during startup, but once it's running, it'll keep going strong for an entire week without missing a beat. The LaFrance Rat Rod is a bold custom creation built from a classic American LaFrance fire truck. True to Rat Rod style, it keeps vintage details like the headlights, siren, and fire hose, while under the hood pulses the heart of a modern powerhouse, a fierce blend of gritty style and historic soul. Firing up the Armstrong Siddeley Cheetah takes you straight back to aviation's golden age. With 550 horsepower, this engine didn't just lift aircraft into the skies of battle. It cemented its place in history as one of the era's great power plants, a true symbol of aerial strength and innovation. Experience the raw power of steam at the Heston Museum. The centerpiece? 3 stationary steam engines, each driven straight from their boilers. A must-see for engine enthusiasts and mechanical aficionados, this exhibition brings industrial history roaring back to life. The Rolls-Royce Merlin Phi 12 remains a defining masterpiece of World War II engineering. It wasn't just built for speed, it was a true weapon of the skies. When it roared at full throttle, the air turned into a battlefield, and its iconic scream still echoes through history. When the 50-horsepower Superior oilfield engine fires up, every growl bridges generations. Its massive 2,463 cubic inch piston thunders with authority, producing a deep, commanding rumble. This isn't just an engine, it's the voice of raw power from the earliest days of the oil industry. The Maybach HL230 erupts with a thunderous roar, its 12 cylinders churning out a deep, growling surge of power. When it comes alive, you don't just hear the engine. You feel the force tearing through the air, turning tanks into unstoppable war machines. If you enjoyed the video, drop a 10 in the comments. Your support fuels us to bring even more incredible content. During the war, when the US needed a dependable engine for its standard battle tank, they didn't opt for a diesel or V12. They went with the R975 Radial, an aircraft engine grounded for combat. It was a daring choice, but it worked. Lightweight, powerful, and easy to maintain. Over 20,000 Sherman tanks rolled into battle powered by this airborne veteran. Firing up a 24-volt 71 is like releasing a thunderstorm. The turbo whine and the relentless beat of 24 pistons create a sound experience that's not for the faint-hearted. This is peak Detroit diesel, the V71 series powered marine vessels, heavy haul trucks, and industrial tractors from the 1960s through the 1980s with unmatched ruggedness. As one of the earliest steam engines for plowing, the Chief became a symbol of late 19th century agricultural innovation. Its powerful output transformed wheat and grain farming, ushering in a new era of productivity and mechanized progress. This isn't just a pump. It's an 850 horsepower Stirling inline 8 that once drove Danville, Illinois' water system. With 4 carburetors, twin distributors, and 32 spark plugs, it's a marvel of engineering. Starting it takes skill, but once roaring, it unleashes deep, measured bursts, a true anthem of American industrial power. This isn't a tractor for your average field. It's built like you're plowing the entire planet. The Radical Ranger, fueled by 3 fridge-sized V12s, roars like a Midwest thunderstorm. Wild, deafening, and utterly glorious. The Russell No. 6 is more than an oil pump. It's a living piece of the Johnny Boston family legacy, faithfully powering their operations through the early 20th century. Restoring it brings history back to life and pays tribute to the dedication of those who kept this vital work running. making 1,840 kilowatts, the Deutz TBD 620 Buffer 16 is a 16-cylinder diesel engineered to conquer the toughest industrial challenges. Fully restored, this powerhouse is perfect for generators, marine vessels, and heavy machinery, delivering high performance and rock-solid durability where it matters most. With its clever simplicity, the gnome monosoupape became a World War I aviation icon. Despite a single cylinder producing around 100 horsepower, it powered aircraft like the Newport 17 and Sopwith Camel to dominance in the skies, showcasing remarkable strength and reliability. The 1929 McCormick Deering 1020 came with a 6-cylinder gasoline engine producing 40 horsepower. As one of the first tractors built for large-scale farming, its simple, durable design made it a cornerstone of agriculture, dramatically boosting productivity in its era